Yachty in the chat. What is he saying? He's saying, yeah, TA or Garen. Yeah, the TA are in a good spot. They just have to like not drop out.
All right, well, we're ready. It's basically prime time here. Ruby Series Week 6. Lunar for the second straight week playing on the prime time, and they have to win out to make the playoffs here. So it's going to start here. Zera on the back wall. It's a pass one. Here's an open net for HUD, but he puts it wide to the right. Turkey Sandwich going to keep the attack on, and Diego goes over the ball. Cappy misses. Here's a chance, and Turkey Sandwich just sends it wide of the net. Now Diego chasing after it towards the center. Here comes Cappy. One touch. Gonna look for the second. He won't get it. Instead, it's boom downfield. And Lunar is gonna send Mp4 chasing after this one. HUD can't find the touch here. Now, Diego's got a chance to make an immediate impact for Mp4. Instead, it goes to Zeref, who pops it up. Now he's gonna go chase after it. Sasquatch towards Cappy. He's gonna try and work with it, and Turkey Sandwich gets it by him now. 1v1 against Diego. Gets it over Diego. Not on net quite yet. It's still there. Popped up in the air. Is anybody home? Clear is found by Cappy. And HUD now. He's on the attack. He sends it towards the center. Turkey Sandwich can't find the read. And Mp4 scrambling to make those saves, but they do get out of it unscathed.
Yeah, most of the time has been spent in the Mp4 end, which is not something we're used to seeing. Obviously, it's 1 minute into the series, so can't really expect. Can't read too much off of what just happened, but playing with Diego, they're not looking too bad.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely, just as you were talking, they had a couple of nice chances there that almost turned out a pretty solid save from Turkey Sandwich on that sequence. But Lunar, you can tell that they are stepping off the intensity for this week because of the unfortunate circumstances that they're in here. HUD now going to look to find the first, and there it is. Nice aerial shot, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, great consistent pressure. HUD just gets the quick read with the air roll. Beautiful. That was a very fast shot as well, so they will take a 1-0 lead.
Alright, so 1-0 now, approaching 2 minutes into the game, and Lunar strikes first. Here comes Zeref now. He's going up for the ball, going to try and win the 50. He does. It's towards the center. Diego with the chance. Instead, it goes out to the side, and Sasquatch plays downfield. Taking their sweet time here. Cappy going to send one down, and HUD's going to pop it to the outside. Now here comes Cappy. Chance for the equalizer, and still it is, and there it goes. Diego, he strikes first for Mp4.
Cappy getting a good job getting the ball over one of them. That Turkey Sandwich just gets dunked by Diego there. Nice follow-up. That's what Mp4 need.
Yeah, and that play definitely looked... I just really liked how he centered that perfectly, and just Keeper had no idea what to do with that, and turned out into a nice goal. So Turkey Sandwich going to try and keep Lunar on the attack, and instead he goes right by the ball, and then Zeref sends it downfield, so Sasquatch going to take the time to play it out. Instead, Cappy sends it back down. Here's a chance for Zeref, who puts it on the wall. Not a great clear from HUD. Chance for the goal. It's saved. Zeref going to play it up to the wall, and he's going to go drop it back. Still the attack on for Mp4, but nobody the recipient of that pass. HUD's got plenty of time to play it out. Gets it past Cappy. Now he's going to look for a second. Uses his flip to get over the ball. Here's the shot from Sasquatch, and Zeref makes the save. Now HUD towards the center. Nobody home except Mp4. It's Cappy going for the air dribble. Gets it past one. Shot on the goal. It's still dangerous, and it finally goes in.
Look at Cappy go. Just pops it up to himself. Gets another touch right over. Sasquatch unable to make the save there, and then HUD, he wouldn't be able to get around the ball for that one, but great job from Cappy there. The solo effort, making it a one goal difference for his team.
Now the first time the Lunar's down in the series, and gotta keep the composure here, just keep the just good vibes going, I guess. Here comes HUD now. He's chasing it. He recovers on the wall. He's got a chance to send it towards the goal. Still slow playing. Here's Turkey Sandwich. Back wall. Chance for the final man. Sasquatch going to be close. Here's the chance, and Turkey Sandwich again goes right by the ball. And that's going to give Diego a chance, but he misses the ball. Cappy finally gets it, but it's still at the midfield, so HUD drops it down. Now he's got an open net to shoot on. Just going to play it up in the air. Zeref pinch off the back wall, and it goes to the outside. Here comes Turkey Sandwich. He puts the shot on net. It's saved. And rotating in his HUD, he plays it off the wall. Massive attack for Lunar, and it finally fizzles out, and it's going to end up in a counterattack goal for Mp4.
This is exactly what they needed. Just hold on long enough and get these clears. Cappy just getting a nice strong touch and going back for Lunar, and that'll make his way in.
Yeah, that was a really impressive goal overall, and now kickoff. See how it goes. It goes in favor of Lunar, so they work it downfield. Cappy's gonna work with the ball, sends it downfield, blocked by Turkey Sandwich, and now they've got an attack mounting for Lunar as they work onto the ball. Gets by one, sent downfield by HUD. Now he's got some room to chase after, and he's got one in support. Turkey Sandwich towards the center. Can he find the read? It's blocked by Cappy. Now Sasquatch taking his sweet time, pops it up in front of his own net. That's very dangerous. That might just get punished for it, flying in at Seraph, and it's 4-1 Mp4.
They're surpassing my expectations at this point. Diego, look at that. Perfect pass off the backboard, and Seraph super quick to get up for that one. Put the ball in the open net. Mp4 are feeling good right now.
Feeling good and looking good, and that's 4 unanswered against Lunar here. And a chance for a fifth here. Seraph sends it down, but HUD puts it back on the attack here. He's been the one to start the attacks here. He just needs somebody in support to start finishing the passes. Turkey Sandwich towards the center. You got Sasquatch flying in across the arena and puts it just wide. So Zeraph's got a little bit of time to slow play with that full cannon boost. HUD drops it down just to the side of the net. Gonna need one to rotate in here. Seems like they've had 2 on defense a lot. Not really wanting to commit up too far to those attacks. Sasquatch towards HUD. He finds the touch, and oh, what a goal that is. 2-4.
20 seconds left. Well, 19, I guess, but enough time to get 2 goals if you're lucky. But HUD, nice redirection there. Just popping it into the net. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think enough time is left to get 2 goals?
You're going to need to have a good kickoff here, because that's going to help it. And they do get a decent kickoff. HUD's also going to maintain center boost. He's got a chance to go put in the third here. This is really going to matter big time, and there it is. Maybe it could happen.
HUD coming in clutch here, but, 11 seconds. It's a bit nervous, I guess, for Mp4 on their end. Maybe HUD will clutch it up
another
again.
kickoff in favor of them. And here it is. This is the big moment, and it's slightly in favor of Mp4, but they're going to win the second touch. HUD looking to play Superman, tries to go for the fake. Instead it's Sasquatch. He's in an awkward position, and they're going to have to take it the length of the pitch here with no time on the clock. Sasquatch towards the center. Turkey Sandwich. It's blocked, but it's still in the midfield. As long as it doesn't touch, the game is still alive, and it does touch there. Mp4 comes away with a win, maybe a little bit closer than they would have wanted.
Yeah, at the end there, Lunar was getting some good chances. Most of the mid-game was dominated by Mp4, although gameplay-wise, it wasn't really all Mp4. It was pretty back and forth. In fact, Lunar actually had... I didn't catch the shot totals, but Mp4, a lot of their goals were just, long shots, basically.
That one that brought them from 2 to 3 caught. I was just catching Lunar out a little bit too aggressive. So, alright. Well, Lunar, you're down 1 in the series. Now you gotta prove yourself. You can't really go down 2, because then you're gonna have to reverse sweep. And that is extremely hard to do against Mp4. Here comes Diego, and he gets the goal, flying in across the arena. Early start for Mp4.
Diego is popping off right now. No one expected this. Look at that. Bang. That was incredible. In his black Diechis. Damn, he, yeah, like Xerax is saying, he's the fakest plat ever.
Yeah, he's definitely fitting in with these diamonds and champs so far. It's put up by Diego. He's setting up one of his teammates. Nobody there except HUD, who's been pretty much the do-it-all guy for Lunar so far. He's going to need somebody else on the team to step up. You got 2 on that side. Sasquatch on the corner. How did that one almost go in? And Lunar now going to have a little bit of time to recover. Turkey Sandwich wins that 50. Lets HUD go for it. He centers the ball. Here comes Sasquatch. Instead, Turkey Sandwich puts it towards the goal, and it's still bouncing towards the center. They're just going to let Zeref go for that one, send it downfield. Here comes HUD. Back to the center for Turkey Sandwich. They're utilizing the wall passes really well. That shot comes in, saved by Cappy. Now Turkey Sandwich stalls it in the midfield. Brought up the wall, gets past one. And now Diego, can he get a second one? 1v1 against HUD. He goes wide, and then HUD gets team bumped. Gonna have to recover here, chasing after it, and close. Still a chance. Turkey Sandwich, can he find the read? There it is. It's off the post, and it's off the crossbar too. Where's the third? Sasquatch towards the center, and finally Turkey Sandwich puts it in. 1-1 Lunar. Their attack finally pays off.
Yeah, just like you said, finally paying off. They had so many chances here, but the continued pressure just ended up being too much for Mp4 to handle. Nice job finishing it off from Turkey there, tying the game back up at 1.
And all right, so Lunar, that was the end of 5 unanswered goals, or not 5 unanswered, but not even unanswered, but it was just a lot of goals that MP4 had, and then a couple of garbage time goals you could say for Lunar, but that was one of their first like tie-up goals, close game, and they're gonna have to go work to get more if they want to come win this game. Zaref takes mid boost, Sasquatch towards the center. He's just gonna stall it in midfield. Cappy sends a shot down. I think there was a demo on the keeper and net. Turkey Sandwich. Nice job rotating in there to get the diving save. And now he's got a chance to go for the 2v2 play. He's going to take it himself. Going to try and find the double tap. It goes up. That's dropping dangerously in front of the goal. Cappy to the outside. Sasquatch rotates in. Wall pass. That's nice. Perfectly positioned for HUD, but Zaref dives in to get the save. Here comes Turkey Sandwich. Here's the chance for 2. It's up the post. It's still dangerous in the backboard. Zaref can't find the touch. Still, and everybody's missing on the goal line. Will this finally go in? Sasquatch, 2-1 Lunar.
Yeah, this is pure panic on the Mp4 end right there. I think Cappy just misread the bounce. Sasquatch will turn that one in. I was going to, commend Mp4 for sticking to their game plan of going for demos, because they actually were going for a few. I know Zaref doing that, and it doesn't seem to be working.
I just got another one there from HUD. Let's see. He just gets a really nice kickoff, and I think it was that Diego who was just a little bit too out of position and dived in a little bit too early to that save. So now 3-1 Lunar. They've got a 2-goal lead here. Just got to hold on to it here. Kickoff. HUD gonna win that one easily. Goes up the back wall. He doesn't have anything else to go get it. Sasquatch towards the center for Turkey Sandwich. Chance. It's off the backboard. And MP4 struggled with the backboard already in this game. Chance, Diego finds the clear. HUD rotates in here. A lot of pressure for Lunar so far. Here's the chance. It's in front of the goal yet again. And Sasquatch might have had a touch. Instead, they get the clear. Now Diego, he's on the attack for MP4. He might find the goal. And it's off the backboard and out. Pressure's still on. Zaref can't find the touch. Sasquatch gonna slow play. Maybe a team pinch. Instead, he just puts it past. And a missed touch from Cappy. Here comes Diego. Towards HUD, he drops it to the center. Zaref. Now he's going to chase it. And it's back to the Mp4 half. Cappy up the wall. Going to try and get it past Turkey Sandwich. He wins the touch. Can he find the double? No, he can't. Here comes a 1v1. Diego versus HUD. 50 goes in favor of Diego. The attack's still on for Mp4.
Lots of Rocket League tennis happening right now. Both teams are just, as soon as they get the ball, they're trying to get rid of it. I think they both benefit if they're trying to, or if they try to control the ball a little more and go for some intentional plays. But right now, as you see, both teams are just kind of hitting the ball back and forth, and it's not really accomplishing much.
Yeah, and it's just got to be, a lot of this could be attributed to MP4's just struggles to get any kind of possession, so maybe they're sending it down because they just want to put something on net at all. But honestly, just working at more team-oriented plays, maybe the strategy here. Cappy gonna try for another 1v1. He actually gets this past one. Now HUD pops it up. This one dropping dangerously towards the net. HUD gets the second. Backboard shot cleared by Cappy. No problem for him. Now MP4's got a chance here because Cappy's on it. And the 50 is pretty much neutral. Here comes Diego, who drops to the center. He calls off Zaref. And Zaref pulls out of it. Here comes Cappy. He's just going to slow play this on his backboard. You don't have much time, though. You can't really do that in this situation. Diego gets it past one, so it's up in the air. But Lunar seem to be first to every single ball that's been in the air today, as long as they don't miss it. As it's towards the center, dangerous. And Mp4 just struggling to get it out of their half.
I've been impressed with Lunar this game. They've managed to break out of their end a lot more efficiently. And they're getting a lot more chances as well, so definitely good for the future of this series to see that they're getting more chances.
And they're not fading away under the pressure here. It's desperation time for MP4. Flip reset almost goes, and that should be the game, probably 3-1, as long as it doesn't get a 0-second goal for either team. The result stays the same. Lunar wins 3-1.
Indeed, they do. I think that they have the edge going into this next game in terms of momentum, at least. But it seems that game 1 they were still figuring things out. Xerath and Diego potentially lagging a bit there. They haven't asked for a new server, so I guess we'll just go with it for now. Of course, they can ask for a new server if they feel like it's getting bad, but yeah.
Well, pivotal game 3 here. Arguably the most important game in a series other than game 5, which usually determines them if it comes down to it. Cappy's going to start off on the defensive for MP4, just play it to the side. Lunar going to look for an early goal to try and get some momentum. Instead, it splits the gap between Sandwich and Squatch. Here's the chance. He puts it on the back wall. He's going to have some room to work with. Cappy puts it in a very dangerous spot. Sasquatch looping around towards the center. Here comes Huddy, wins 2. And here's the chance for Sasquatch. A diving save from Cappy to prevent them from advancing the ball on that attack. Turkey Sandwich and the other one don't find the touch. More whiffs on the attack, and it fizzles out now. MP4 survives an early barrage from Lunar. Here comes Diego, who gets beat to that ball. Here's the passing play, and it goes over the net from Hud. Now he's going to loop around to it. Send it towards the center, and Xerath on the backboard, consistent towards the center all day for both players to go up for it. Sasquatch ultimately going to win the 50 towards the center chance, and MP4 is going to survive yet again.
They've been stuck in their own end a lot for sure. They've been low on boost as well. I think Lunar are doing a good job controlling that part of the game. And as you see, Turkey will end up getting an open net, probably some mispositioning, going for some boost. I think Diego might have got bumped there. But overall, the pressure has been fully in the favor of Lunar.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was just an awkward landing or a bump, but either way, it's going to result in a goal for Lunar. Now Hud going up for the air dribble, sends it towards the net, and sends out to the corner here. MP4 have not had a consistent attack in what feels like, 7 minutes now since game 1. They've just got to work with this. Hud going to put it up, and now he's going to go chase after it. No boost, but that hasn't been a problem for Lunar because they're just beating MP4 to almost every ball as that one goes wide. Now Turkey Sandwich towards the center once again. Xerath, back wall. Sandwich towards the center. Is anybody home? Hud's all the way back. So is Squatch. And they're going to let this one go back to their corner. Hud going to let Sandwich go for it, or Squatch. They both go double commit. That leaves a couple out of position. Xerath can't find the touch. And a lot of aerial whiffs for MP4, it feels like.
Yeah, definitely. MP4, they need to try and figure some stuff out quickly to try and turn this around. As you said, they've been without a offensive pressure. Whoa, okay, that was close for a while now. Maybe this is the opportunity.
I mean, you don't need offensive pressure if the opponent own goals every time, because that one's very close to happening. Turned into quite the acrobatic save. Sasquatch gets beat to it. Turkey Sandwich last back. Diego sends the 50 to the corner, and a fantastic touch from Turkey Sandwich to keep his team on the offensive. Now Cappy just going to try for a ceiling and an awkward landing, so he could not follow up the ball. Luckily Diego is there. Yes, Hud's going to win that. Now he's got about half a tank of boost here to work with. Nice recovery as well towards the corner. Cappy actually won that 100, and it's going to help him go win that 50. Maybe a second. He can't get to that one, though. And he's just going to let Squatch pass. Turkey Sandwich not there in time. Very defensive showing coming out from both teams. Here's a dangerous play. Diego couldn't find the touch. It's off the crossbar. I mean, as soon as I was just complimenting the defenses of both teams, then we just saw another disaster as an open net. Cappy's going to score that, and 1-1.
This is exactly how MP4 have scored the majority of their goals, just holding on barely on defense and then getting a quick counterattack. So, there's two sides to that. One, it's not going to be a repeatable strategy for MP4, but also if you're Lunar, you want to watch out for those counterattacks and be ready in case that does happen.
Now Mp4, Cappy sends it downfield for them, but they keep 2 back seemingly at all times. Here's Dangerous in the center. Fantastic demo from Cappy to prevent the flying turkey sandwich from getting over to that ball. Now Diego's on the ball. He's going to go for a dribble play, and he went into cart camp for a second there. Didn't see the other coming. Goes up the wall, and here's a chance now for Mp4 as Lunar scrambling to get back into position. Xerath goes by the ball. Here's a dangerous play. Squatch taking it across his own goal line. You do not want to do that, especially when you've got a couple Mp4 players flying in. And now Lunar's got all 3 up past the midfield. HUD towards the center. This one could go. Instead, Diego back to Sasquatch. He's going to drop it towards the center. Chance for HUD. Can he find the touch? Over the backboard. Where is the final follow? It's not there. It was almost, but just not quite. And now Mp4, in true Mp4 fashion, they punish him on the counterattack.
Yeah, counterattacks. Cappy won 2 extremely huge 50s there. Diego just had to put that one in the open net. And, you know, I did say it's not going to be repeatable, but they're certainly making it look like it might be a viable strategy.
Yeah, and Lunar just adapting to that. I know Ninja, who casted with me earlier, he was talking about adapting earlier than later. It can help a team win a close series, and I think Lunar's really got to start adapting to this playstyle because, I mean, you're committing too far up, and you've gotten punished now, what, 3-4 times in this series, and this latest issue could be costly. They've only got 15 seconds to go work with this. Sasquatch to the down field. He's going to go chase after this, and it goes up. Dangerous in front of the net. HUD flying up for it. Does he find the touch? No. Sasquatch also doesn't find it. Nobody can find touches. Here's a chance. You got to take it the length of the field. Sasquatch got to keep up with it, but he's got Turkey Sandwich there as well, who plays it off the backboard. Net is open. Shot is just wide. And will they keep it up? HUD will. The attack remains as they take that corner boost. Here's the chance again to the wall. You just want to keep it up at all costs. Still up. And finally, it's going to drop. Almost good for Lunar. Instead, Mp4, hang on.
Yeah, hanging on for sure. Lunar looked extremely dangerous there at the end, and I liked what I saw from them at the end there. What they need to do, they need to play like that all game. They need to realize that they need the wins here. I actually don't know at this point, even if they win twice in terms of game differential, if they'll have enough to make it back. But actually, I think they probably do. But anyways, at the end of the game, with that desperation, is how they should play the whole game.
You can't commit all 3 up at all times because that's when the counterattacks really punish you. So
that is true.
Yeah, it has to be a balance. All right, here we go. Match point for Mp4 if they can pull off the win here. Instead, Lunar's going to be trying to send them to game 5, and if you win this, you also get some good momentum to carry through. It's up, and 2 Mp4s go past it. This has been a pivotal thing that we've seen reoccurring multiple times in this series, where Mp4 will just go by a ball, and Lunar will capitalize on that mistake. Here's a chance. Turkey Sandwich sends this one booming downfield. Xerath gonna get it over him. Here comes HUD now, trying to win the 50. He gets it right over Xerath. On the attack now, Cappy. Gonna go to take it up the wall here. He can fly after this, maybe get a shot on goal. Instead, he goes for the pass to Xerath. Can he find the shot? It's off the crossbar. And now Mp4, they might get punished for committing too far upfield. Turkey Sandwich across the goal. He didn't have his teammate there quite in time. Now Sasquatch, that one's off the crossbar. Both teams trading with that 4th defender to Benedict Arnold right now. Here's a chance, and this one's going to go wide of the net. HUD rotating in. Center, chance again. And Turkey Sandwich, he's the last one back. He's definitely being a little reluctant to go up for this, but now it's his prime chance. Off the backboard, he's going to go for a demo, doesn't get it. HUD towards the back wall, and an onslaught of attacks from Lunar, and Mp4 still, as it seems like pretty much all series, they've been getting out of these attacks a lot.
Yeah, exactly. It's been the same story pretty much. Although they did have that one attempt, the infield pass from Cappy to Xerath, that nearly happened. But just as soon as it started, they're back on the defense.
And over a minute and a half into the game, no goals have been scored yet, so Tensions, you can feel it pretty much in the atmosphere here, just rising as the game goes on here. Both teams desperate in need of a goal to assert some momentum at some point. Here's the chance, and it'll go for HUD. 1-0, 2 minutes gone in the game.
Definitely an important goal here. HUD, he's been the hero for Lunar, I think. He's been scoring majority of their goals. He's been that clutch finisher that they've relied upon so far.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Lunar scored first in every single game so far, but game 1.
That could be true. I don't actually know for sure, but we'll go with that.
All right, well, and here's a chance, and well, they got 2, so Sasquatch puts that one in. It just rainbows into the net, and Zaref could not find the touch when he is defending.
I'm guessing that Zaref thought it might have been hitting the crossbar, and that's why he didn't go up right away. Unfortunate, but it happens.
Yeah, he probably did think it was going to hit the crossbar because he slowed down before going up for that, and then he was late on arrival, which is probably a result of thinking it was going to hit the crossbar. So, unfortunate error for Mp4. They're now 2 goals down, and Lunar just got to play some defense or just keep the pressure up, because that's what they've been doing all series, keeping intense pressure on Mp4. Nice 50 for Zaref. This one stays aggressive. Sasquatch goes up the wall with it. Now he's going to work to center. And Turkey Sandwich is there. He's got the ball. He's bringing it towards the center, and it goes just wide. Now back to the center. And Turkey Sandwich going to clear it for his own team. Sasquatch going to slow play it out of his own end. And it's sent down. This one arcing just in front of the goal. Instead it goes wide. Now Zaref not going to find the touch there. Cappy towards the corner. Just going to try, and he won't get it. Turkey Sandwich from his own corner now. He's going to take it up the wall. He does get it past 1. Not going to get anything more on it. And, well, 3 minutes gone, and there's the goal. Zaref, it's 2-1, and Mp4 have momentum again.
Good job from Zaref getting the read on it, and the quick follow-up as well. HUD wasn't pushed up far enough to get the save, although he was in the correct position, but Zaref just had a nice outplay there.
And so Lunar now, they've conceded 1, but they still have that cushion of 1 extra goal of insurance. HUD towards the center, sent down by Zaref. Now Diego trying to find a fancy redirect. Instead, Turkey Sandwich controlling it in his own half. Might have been a little bit dangerous because he took all the momentum off the ball. And he's going to send one downfield. Now he's going to run after this. Chance for HUD to find the third for Lunar. Doesn't go. And a missed touch as well right there. Turkey Sandwich. And just send it downfield. Zaref controls in his own area. Popped up dangerous. Is Lunar going to be first to it, or is Mp4 as Diego goes right by the ball? Drop towards the center for HUD. Here comes Turkey Sandwich. That's on net, and that's a flaming shot into the top left corner.
Yeah, that was an absolute banger of a shot. HUD off the wall. Right to Turkey. Got the arrow shot pretty much top corner. That was nearly perfect. And also a banger at that. And they're looking good to take this game here.
Well, Mp4's got just over a minute to bring this one back, and you're going to need something early and often here to get a little bit of that momentum back in just possession in general, because that's what Lunar's had this entire series. Cappy in a slow play, he lets Zaref go forward instead. Now you've got 2 up on the attack. Zaref gets it past 1. Chance for Diego. He wins that 50 on the back wall, dropping towards the center. Is anybody home for the attack? Cappy, slow shot, and the clear just goes flaming past Diego. Now Zaref going to go for a ceiling touch here. Demo in the air. Turkey Sandwich just off the backboard. He doesn't find the touch. Sasquatch back to the center, and now Diego going to slow play. Now you've got only 35 seconds, so you desperately need something to go. Sasquatch got 1 to go by Zaref. Now to Cappy. He's got to get the goal here. Instead, Turkey Sandwich flames it downfield. Zaref back towards the center. He's going to run after this. And Sasquatch clears it yet again. Lunar is just playing kickball now, just trying to get it as far away from their own net as possible. And it's working, because now there's only about 10 seconds left, and they need a goal right now, because it's just about as good as over. If you don't, it's going up the wall, dropping down. We're 3, 2, 1, and that is going to do it. Lunar forces game 5.
Good job playing time at the end there. That's what they needed to get the win. And unfortunately, I did check as well, Yachty confirming it with me, that since Lunar had dropped 2 games in this series, that there is no possibility for them to come back and get a top 6 playoff spot. Unfortunately, I wish that they could be playing for a playoff spot right now in Game 5, but unfortunately, they needed to win 3-0 or 3-1. So they're just playing for their own pride at this point.
Do you think that they know that they're out? Because I personally feel that they probably think that they're still in it.
Yeah, I don't think that they know, so they're just going to be playing at their hardest, I think.
So, well, overall, it comes down to pride for Lunar at this point, but they're playing like their lives depend on it. It's a big-time Game 5, and it goes up the wall to start. Diego, we didn't say his name pretty much at all in Game 4, it felt like, but he starts off early with a nice attack for Mp4. Turkey Sandwich plays it downfield. Now he's going to chase after it. Going to work towards the center. Cappy going to get the save, and now he's going to work with it. 49 boost to go towards the center. Zaref downfield. Turkey Sandwich last back. This time they adapt to the counter attack, make the save, and now he's got a chance to send his own shot downfield. He's going to give respect to Zaref on the 50. Watch. Let's go. HUD go for it. HUD plays it downfield. Going to chase after it. Zaref on the back wall towards the center. Is anybody home for Lunar? No, it's just Mp4, and I feel like Mp4 so far has had a little bit better and maybe even more possession. Oh, and as I say that, 1-0 Lunar, Caster Curse. I feel like I've been doing that like every series.
Yeah, it does tend to happen every so often. Turkey, we've talked about him before. He's got those, control touches, very nice placement on the shot, but as you were saying before, I definitely agree that Mp4 are looking better than they did, at least in last game.
And, I mean, you've just got it. Like, that's just an unfortunate goal. I mean, that's bar down and just bouncing on the goal line. Not really much you could do about that, but there are other goals that you can make, like that one. That's a good save. Attack still on for Lunar. Here comes a chance flying into Sasquatch. I feel like that's been a play that almost all of their goals have been scored on, just somebody popping it high on the back wall. The other one flying in, and then a crossbar down shot for HUD. It's 2-0 Lunar.
Yeah, HUD, that clinical finisher that I've talked about before, bar down. No one was ready for that one for Mp4. And I know they're probably getting flashbacks right now because Mp4 have never won a Game 5. They're 0-2 in Game 5s. So they're definitely getting flashbacks to the Rare Assassin series as well as the Quack Attack series.
And, I mean, they just gotta get out of that mindset, I guess, if they are having flashbacks. Keep it going because you got a good chance here as Diego goes flying by the ball, couldn't find the touchdown. Zaref, oh, bad jump, and HUD's gonna punish him. Another goal for Lunar, and it's 3-0.
Yeah, HUD just coming into that fray there and getting a nice touch to the corner, following it up really quickly, and then beating Zaref to the ball. I think Zaref was probably off his pathing a little bit, but they're going to take a 3-0 lead, very commanding, only 2 minutes in.
Yeah, and another one just flying by the ball. I feel like that's been the punishing for Mp4 all series long. A chance for a fourth for Lunar. Almost goes. This is just the culmination of all of their shots, and all of their shots basically being on target at this point. Because, I mean, they've had pressure like this, but they haven't had the goals to show for it. Here's a chance for Turkey Sandwich. He plays it off the backboard. Classic Lunar play. Here comes Sasquatch, who puts it wide of the net. And Cappy's going to slow play this out. Going to get it past one. HUD's the last one back. Needs to recognize that he does. He gets it clear. Now Zaref off the backboard. It's just wide of the net, and it just doesn't feel like they have any kind of substance on the attacks. Maybe here's a chance for one. Turkey Sandwich going to get a decent clear. Still dangerous, though. Zaref. That one's just a rainbow right to Sasquatch, who goes actually by the ball, so he's got to recover. Still not a great clear. Playing with it in his own corner. Chance for Zaref doesn't go, and the attack fizzles out for Mp4 yet again.
Yeah, Diego, I saw him at 0 boost. I've definitely seen Mp4 struggling for a boost a bit this game. And it's not looking too promising for a comeback unless they can get a goal on this counterattack here.
Well, we'll see if they can. Here's the good chance for Cappy, but it just goes out to the corner. And it's bouncing there still. Attacks on Diego. Double touch off the corner. Maybe in a triple touch, I think. A booming clear, though, from Sasquatch. Going to get past Cappy. Zaref doesn't find the touch on the back wall. Chance for Sasquatch. Up in the center. Here comes Turkey Sandwich and HUD both going up. And Turkey Sandwich comes away with the goal 4-0. Only 2 minutes to go.
That's going to be an absolute killer for MP4 right now. Going down 4 goals, not much time left. It's I just hope that at least they can finish out strong, even though the game outcome won't matter too much for, well, it won't matter at all for Lunar. It'll definitely matter for MP4, and yeah, it's looking rough.
At this point, it's just a slaughter. 5-0 now, and you still got a minute 30. What are the shots looking like? It's 8-0 in favor of Lunar, and just like you haven't gotten anything according to the scoreboard for MP4, but they've had a couple of possessions, but nothing registered on net. Here's a chance, Diego. Big clear from Turkey Sandwich, back down. This time Zaref does find the touch. Hud, though, he's ready for it. Predator to the ball. Oh no, dangerous, and this one could go in, it will. And I don't know how much that's going to matter in the long run, but
Yeah.
Unfortunate right there.
Yeah, Turkey backflipped on that ball there, and he got actually a huge distance. I was really surprised. I guess it's the dominance. Has to be. But yeah, the MP4 get their first goal, even though they don't actually have a shot, I don't think.
Yep, no, they don't. That was an own goal. And still, I mean, you're still looking for that first shot, but you got just about a minute to go at this point. You're going to need 4 goals, and here's another open net that just goes wide. Cappy running onto it. Going to try and get it past one. It's up the wall. Chance. Hud. Going to send it downfield. Zaref plays it up in the air. He's got a chance to go run onto this. Then he just goes right by it somehow. I thought he was going to make contact with that. Instead, it's now Turkey Sandwich just spinning around the ball. Going to let Hud go for it instead. He's off the corner. Now taking a chance, and it goes wide. Zaref towards the wall. Chance for Diego. He's going to fly after this. Maybe get one more for the road for MP4. Zaref bouncing towards the center. Turkey Sandwich. He doesn't find the touch, but Hud finds the clear overall. Pressure relief for Lunar. Now they've got an attack of their own. Cappy dodging out of the way. Oh, Zaref dodges out of the way as well. And the clear still found. So now 20 seconds left. This one is going to be wrapped up with a nice shiny bow. Although there's not really much inside of the present for Lunar except a moral victory here and a tough loss for .mp4. It's going to be likely 5-1. Almost finds the double. Maybe even 6-1. No, it won't. 5-1, it's going to be Lunar taking the series, a Pyrrhic victory for them, but overall that's just a nice pride victory.
Yeah, exactly. It's not going to matter in the long run. They're still going to be close to getting to top 6, but they're going to be just out of reach, so GG's to both teams.